What's up everybody, I am Jeff Bezos and welcome to the Minority Mindset. So you come up with a business idea and then you realize, oh, I don't know how to create a product, so you do what the majority of people do and you give up. Alright, I don't know how to say this nicely, but stop freaking saying you don't know how to do something as an excuse for not wanting to put in the work. I can't even tell you the number of people that stop themselves from doing anything because they say they don't know how to do it. I get emails on a regular basis where people say something like, hey Jaspreet, I just opened my e-commerce store and I don't know how to set it up. What do I do? Do you think you could do it for me for free? Are you serious? Go to the website, mess around with what's there, read some blog posts, and figure it out. If you don't know how to do something, that's fine. Everybody starts somewhere, and I mean everybody, but you gotta be willing to put in the work to figure it out. Mark Zuckerberg wasn't born with some innate knowledge on coding. He didn't learn coding until he started doing it. J.K. Rowling didn't know how to write a novel until she started writing one, and Jeff Bezos didn't know how to start Amazon until he started it. Jeff Bezos founded Amazon in 1994 when the internet was pretty much unheard of. At that time, no one even conceived the idea of buying something on a computer. Could you imagine if Jeff Bezos gave up when things got hard? Like, oh man, I don't know how to code this page. Let me just throw in the towel and give up. The world would be a very different place today. Everybody has a learning curve to get started at anything, but so many people are seeing the curve and then they turn around and run the other direction. You gotta stop doing that. You can't just run when things get a little tough. You gotta be willing to figure things out. I know people who constantly keep saying that they want to start lifting weights and they want to start hitting the gym. Every time I ask them, so did you start working out? It's always the same response. Oh, I don't know how. I need someone to tell me what to do. Stop it, stop it, stop saying you don't know what to do. I can't handle this majority mindset. We have more resources than ever, literally on our fingertips. If you don't know something, Google it. It's free. How to do squats. Oh my god, 39 million hits! How come no one told me about this Google thing before? And if your excuse is I don't like reading, well then go to YouTube and watch somebody explain it to you. Here's the truth about life. If you want to do something different, you can't expect someone to hold your hand and feed you with a golden spoon. You can buy as many courses and pay as many coaches as you want, but until you're willing to put in the work yourself, you're not gonna go anywhere. And sometimes, you know what? It takes hard work, but sitting around and waiting for somebody else to do it for you isn't gonna help. Stop complaining about it and do something about it. When I started investing in real estate, I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, I read a lot of books, but books cannot substitute experience. I asked a lot of questions and I did all the right things and I still managed to lose money on one of my first deals. And I even made a video on it so I can show people all the dumb mistakes that I made when I got started. But because I kept learning and I kept going, even when shit got hard, I was able to make my money back many times over on future deals. When I started Five Water Socks, I had no idea how the sock industry worked or how socks were made. I didn't know what the needle count was for an athletic sock versus a dress sock, and I had no clue on how manufacturing worked. Are you serious? I was a pre-med student. I was supposed to be a doctor. I had no clue on how any of this stuff worked. I spent so much time in my car driving to one manufacturer in one end of the state, to a textile engineer in the other end of the state, just to realize that they didn't want to work with me, and I had to do that again and again and again until I figured it out. Not even just that, I had no idea on how you sold things online. It was all brand new to me. I didn't even have a personal Instagram page, and now everything I do is online. It takes a lot of work to make something look easy, and it takes a lot of work to do something different. Some of you are selling yourself short by giving up when you can't figure out how to change the font on your website. Stop doing that. That's what losers do. Things don't happen overnight, and there are going to be times where you spend an unreasonable amount of time on a small little task. It can be overwhelming at times. Trust me, I know, but you gotta keep pushing forward. If you had to eat an elephant, how would you do it? One bite at a time. That's all you gotta do. Keep going one bite at a time and keep pushing forward. A lot of times people might think, oh, if I just had more money for a mentor, this would be so easy and I'd be straight. Oh my god, stop it. Stop making excuses and stop relying on other people to do it for you. I didn't have a mentor and either did a lot of other people. Yeah, a mentor can help and classes can help, but they can't do it for you. I say MIH, make it happen all the time, because if you ask me what entrepreneurs do, it's literally that. Make it happen. How? By figuring out how. That's what we do. We're problem solvers. So stop selling yourself short when things get hard. It happens. You gotta be willing to put in the work so you can MIH. Make it happen. What's up everybody? If you enjoyed the video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you know somebody that needs to hear this, please send this video to them. Every single week I release new videos on entrepreneurship, business, and money, so if you don't want to miss them, hit that subscribe button below or hit this button right here, even if you're on your phone. Follow me on Snapchat and follow us on Instagram over here, and check out some of our latest videos by clicking these buttons below, and as always, keep hustling.